Hi, welcome back to the public lands series, and I am so thankful for all the engagement, and I hope everyone's been doing their actions and spreading this around, and I appreciate all the work everyone's been doing so much. But I do want to address a couple of questions that did come up on my videos, and one I for some reason I couldn't tag anyone and put their comments, so I'm sorry for that. But one person did ask about information on Montana. So I did find out that Montana was able to get out of this land sell off, but they are doing their own thing and doing their own sell offs and leases on BLM in Montana. And also, they do have in Montana, they have some of the most Indian allotments inside and outside of the reservation. So I couldn't find much more information on Montana about that, but that's all I was able to find for Montana. So um, everyone probably going to have to fight a whole different fight on that one. But I did also, there was a comment about the Bureau of Reclamation, which deals with water and water leasing and etc. like that. Yakima Nation is actually fighting a project that is under Bureau of Reclamation, and it is in its final project. Like it's about to be finalized, and we are trying to push to reject that. We do not want the project to be finalized because um, the project is on Yakima land called Push Pum, and it is a root. It is a root. It is a nursery, and if it's already been developed, there was an old aluminum smelter there, and now they're trying to push for a pump project to try and generate energy from the Columbia River. And I don't know, it's not worth to me personally. It's not, excuse me, worth a green energy project for a source of our traditional foods. Okay, like so that's the problem there. And if you can let the Washington governor know, we do not want the Bonneville Power is in charge of that one, and the Rye Company, I believe, we do not want that project. It's a called a pump project or something. We do not want that to go through. Let's see. I do have like we are allowed to make 10-minute TikToks. Like I don't know if I could keep your attention that long, but we do have a lot of things to address. So someone said to look at the treaties not being honored, and yes, exactly. Part of the treaties are that we are supposed to be able to hunt and gather on anywhere, basically, especially public lands. And that is, I looked into it, and yeah, BLM land means anyone can hunt, gather, and fish there. So, like, I guess you have to have licenses and stuff and permissions. So, like, the tribe has permissions because of the treaties, and then the public has permissions from their licenses. So, yeah, selling off all this public land is a break of the treaties and not being honored, especially Push Pum. Like, we need to kick Push Pum for sure. Let's see. Um, all the BLM land up in Alaska right now, like all the orange up there, those are Arctic refuge, um, and they want to start oil production there. And from what I understand from the neighbors in the north, relatives in the north, is they do not want that because that would disrupt the ecosystems that they rely on up there. Let's see. So for people who are wondering about like what to do if they do find a family member who did have a land patent and want to try and reclaim it, it is a long process, a very expensive legal process. You have to have documentation proving your genealogy and your descendancy, and the land patent has to be worded in a way that your heirs would be able to inherit. There's actually a lot of things involved with that. But if you could do it, I wish you luck in it. Like, that's very important. Reclaiming ancestral land. For people who do have an Indian allotment, the Bureau of Indian Affairs does have programs, and I think individual tribes do have their own programs to help with that. So there's many different Native American organizations who work with land back specifically and can help try and reclaim those Indian allotments. Okay, well, I think that was all the questions I have so far, and thank you everyone again for doing everything you can. The Wilderness Society is linked on my page, and they have all the individual actions for all the different resources and everything. All right, thank you so much. Please share this, like it, favorite, comment. Comment your favorite tea or drink or something in the comments. Let's get some engagement going on these videos, please. And thank you so much.